All right, welcome. This is going to be an energy reading for Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpios. This is going to be for the month of April. We've got eclipse coming up, and that energy is going to be sticking with us for a while. So we're going to find out what energy we're working with and what the advice is from Spirit to see how to best work with the energies that we are currently in. I'm Kat. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to stick around, check it out, like and subscribe if you feel called to. I'm always a big believer that if something comes across my feed, that there may be messages in it for me. So maybe you feel that way too. At the base of the spread here so far, we have ruminate and commit to happiness. And we will show those to you. And commit to happiness card. It looks like something that we have been replaying or going over in our mind, ruminating on, and making the active decision to commit to happiness. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. We're going to get a couple more cards here on the bottom. So this is going to be the as below section, the 3D section of what is going on with the situation. For Scorpio, please. We've got number 39, disruption. Number 22, the deer, gentleness and diplomacy. And another number 36, movement. So it looks like coming up in here in April, what I'm getting is that there has been some sort of disruption. This is loosely related to the Tower card, although it doesn't have to be anything. Is the Tower card, I feel like sometimes gets a bad reputation. It's often like portrayed like, oh, it's this big crashing, coming down moment. This is definitely a lot more subtle than that. It is a disruption to what's going on, but it doesn't necessarily need to be some sort of bad destructive force or anything like that. I don't feel like the Tower card is like that anyway, but it's definitely some sort of a disruption to the regular flow of things that may be bringing up some ruminations. You've got the Deer card, number 22, coming up in connection to this. And this one says gentleness and diplomacy. And the deer kind of steps gingerly among the rocks. The card is often talking about the need to handle a situation delicately, to use more of a gentle or diplomatic approach to something coming up. And then you have movement, number 36. So it looks like whatever this disruption is actually breaking loose a blockage. And what you get as a result is some movement forward from that situation. I'm going to get you some tarot on top of it. We're going to get some more clarification for the situation for you, Scorpio. So I want to know more about this commit to happiness card. Just the disruption, please. Can you let Scorpio know for me? What can we tell them about that situation? We've got the Queen of Cups coming up and Justice. Got the Death card coming up and the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. That's interesting, because you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups coming up over here on the end. So we've got the Queen of Cups and Justice coming up on this Disruption card. That's also over there on the side with that Rumination card. So I feel like whatever the disruption is it's a disruption to the emotional stability of a situation. A disruption that has us in our feelings about a situation. Potentially something that feels like an injustice maybe, but it is actually a balancing of the scales. This disruption, the energy with it feels like it's got us, Scorpio, it feels like it's got us all up in our feelings, ruminating on a situation, playing it over and over again in our mind, kind of getting us stuck in a repetitive pattern. But the disruption is actually going to shake loose the rumination. It's actually a balancing of the situation coming in. Sometimes in order to move past feelings, we have to get into our feelings and have it disrupted in order for things to balance out, which is what this feels like is happening over here. It's coming out with the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. So the ending of a situation or a cycle is actually an opportunity. It's actually bringing in a new opportunity for stability or a move forward in the 3D. And it's asking you to be gentle and diplomatic about the situation. It feels like it's actually wanting you to be gentle and diplomatic with yourself. In order to actually get the movement or move forward. Step lightly with yourself. It doesn't feel like another person, it doesn't feel like needing to talk gently or be gentle or let somebody down gently. It doesn't feel like another person who needs to be handled gently. It really feels more like handling yourself more gently, or handling the situation internally, your own feelings about it more gently. Over here on the movement card, you have the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. And so this feels like you have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So it's definitely new information, new opportunities coming in, something that we are more passionate and excited about. And it's coming up with the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is an emotionally stable card. The King of Cups is usually portrayed on a rocky, being stable, but on a rocky sea in the background. So the King of Cups is like emotional maturity. It's being able to have your feelings, express your feelings, but do it in a mature and balanced way. One more, please, on top of each of these for Scorpio. Just a little more clarification on this side, and then we'll get into the as above and see what's happening. Two, you've got the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles coming up over here. And two more wanted to fly out. Got the Five of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this combination, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, definitely feels like something that's been a conflict or a fight. This is a card of victory at all costs. Something that we were fighting hard for. but it feels with the Seven of Pentacles like it's been a slow burn, like it's not worth the payoff. This combination of cards feels like, is the victory worth the battle? Was the victory worth the fight? Or is something just not coming to fruition? This is sometimes a card of patience, of cultivation, but it can also be a card of over patience or over cultivation, waiting for something that's just not actually coming to quite to fruition. And this is an interesting artwork on this Five of Swords, right? Because this is not the normal artwork on this, and this guy definitely looks like he's contemplating whether or not he's got all the swords there. Like, he won, he got everyone else's swords. You can see the other guys walking away, but he looks a little bit lonely or disappointed. Like, this victory has left him a little bit not satisfied with the situation, is what it feels like. And you have the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles over here. So there is actually something that is a much better opportunity, a clarity. The King of Swords is in his authority. This is an intellectual card. This is somebody who is clear about what he wants, is in a leadership position, and is capable of wielding that authority appropriately. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning or new opportunity coming in. So I feel like when we come out of this situation with more emotional stability, when we come out of it with the King of Cups over here, committing to our happiness for ourselves, there's actually a much better opportunity on the horizon that comes out of that clarity. Let's find out what the as above is. So this is going to be Spirit's advice for this energy. What do they have to say? Circle, please. We've got number 43, burden. We've got number 19, the dog, loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. And number 25, beauty. Scorpio, this combination of cards up here from Spirit very much feels like it's time to lay down the burden of whatever this rumination cycle is. And they are going to help you do that with this disruption. I'm getting something about disrupting the algorithm. By clicking on something else. It's a kind of an odd way to say it, but a rumination, I guess, is like a thought that keeps reoccurring or keeps thinking. You know how it sometimes you're not even trying to think it. It's just some thoughts you're so used to, they just come to you automatically, like an algorithm. Like if you've clicked on enough of a certain kind of video, it just keeps bringing you more video, keeps suggesting videos like it. So a disruption to that rumination cycle, that algorithm, will help break the cycle. Commit to happiness. So click on click on something different, like click on a different. So if you wanted to see different videos in your feed, you would look for and intentionally click on different kinds of videos. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to say. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to say. Spirit saying it's time to try intentionally release that burden, that unintentional rumination cycle by intentionally clicking on something else in your mind. Commit to happiness. Find a happy thought to click on instead, just to disrupt the cycle. And that will also bring you some clarity. Crikey. You've got the Two of Cups coming up on that. So and the Queen of Swords coming up on it. And that is on top of that burden card. It feels to me very much like, and we've got the Three of Wands coming up. And the Page of Coins. There's a clarity to be gained from spending some time focusing on your happy thoughts, even if it seems a little silly to be doing it at first, even if it feels like daydreaming or it feels a little bit unproductive, to spend some time intentionally choosing better thoughts, choosing happy thoughts, even if they don't seem particularly productive, because there's a clarity to be gained from it. It's a clarity about what your perfect match is, what the heart of what it is that this opportunity that's coming in for you, with the Two of Cups being a perfect match and the Queen of Swords being very clear and decisive on what it is she wants. You also have two sets of divine counterparts coming up in this reading, and I'm not necessarily getting like a whole lot of like romance energy off of it, but if that's something that you're wanting, that could be a part of the opportunity that you're looking for here. With you've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, and also the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. So there's definitely divine counterpart energy. And the Lovers just jumped out too. So if that's something that you're wanting or you're looking for, that could definitely be part of the clarity that you're seeking. So you've got in the center here, I'm gonna pulling cards faster than I'm talking. So in the center here, you've got this dog card that says loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love, number 19. And on top of that, you've got the Three of Wands and the Page of Coins showing up. So the Three of Wands is usually your ships coming in, or for me, a lot of times the energy I get off of it is beginning a new sort of looking to new horizons, or beginning sort of a new opportunity. And that's definitely the energy that it's giving, coming in with the Page of Coins here. Is somebody showing up or a new opportunity showing up. Maybe this dog energy is something that you are looking to have in another person: unconditional love, loyalty, sincerity. And so this can be like an energy matching the energy of what it is that you want. You have the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Lovers over here on top of this Beauty card. So I feel very much like it's, all right, I'll show it to you. This Beauty card has a butterfly on it. And so it's really about noticing the small things, the beauty of transformation, the beauty of change. The beauty is in the journey. That kind of a vibe coming off of this card. It's on top of this Commit to Happiness card, and you've got the Hermit coming in on top of it with the Page of Swords and the Lovers. So the feeling that I'm actually getting off of it, especially on top of this Commit to Happiness card, is that it's a choice. The Lovers can be a card of love, but it can also be a card of choice, of making the choice to be happy, making it a conscious decision. The Page of Swords is a impetuous energy, something coming in, a swift moving clarity or truth, the need to speak your truth, perhaps. And with the Hermit, in combination with the Hermit, what I'm really getting is that it's time to emerge from contemplation, from isolation. The Hermit goes into isolation in order to cultivate his light, his star. But then it's time for him to emerge and use that star as his guiding light, and potentially the guiding light for other people. The wisdom gained from isolation or meditation used to help enrich or enlighten the world. So this very much feels like emerging with that new clarity and needing to speak on it, speak the truth, come forward, and use that clarity. And Spirit's suggesting to go ahead and make the choice to commit to happiness over here. The disruption to the algorithm. Yeah. It keeps wanting to come out of my mouth that way. A disruption to the rumination. The other three cards that came out over here. Dude, I forgot I pulled these. You've got the King of Pentacles. So this is going to be abundance, the ability to share abundance, and the ability to be responsible with abundance, cultivating abundance. The Strength card, which is, again, this Strength card is a gentle strength. She's got an alligator on this card, but usually she's taming it. The girl is taming a lion with a gentleness and tenderness on the Strength card. And you've got, like I said, the Deer card that also says like gentleness and diplomacy. So I really feel strongly that Spirit is trying to let you know to go easy on yourself. And it comes out with the Sun card. So once again, a focus on happiness, shedding a light on happiness. I'm going to get you one more. This is from the Lightworkers Oracle. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. What do we got? We have got number 15, grounding. And I will read that one for you. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. The invocation for this card, if you want to be able to use it for yourself at this time, says, I call upon the loving genius of the divine and my own spirit. Please help me now, through unconditional love and divine mercy, to ground all levels of my being so I can manifest my highest and most lovingly joyful destiny now. I enjoy being present in the here and now with my body and my breath, receiving spiritual light and shining it through my heart into the world. I love my body and my senses, my soul and my heart. They are all avenues for my spirit to experience and express in this world for the greatest good. May all living beings feel helpful, grounding through unconditional love for the highest good. Through my own free will, so be it. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Scorpio, for joining me. I appreciate you so much, and have an excellent month. We will see you later. Bye.